Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Ryan, and I'm back again making another graphic design video. Today, I wanted to stay away from like the logo thing, like I did last time, though I think that's super fun. Today, I want to try making a poster, doing like kind of a marketing campaign advertisement idea, making a concept for that for a company that already exists. This is not affiliated with this company at all. I just think they're cool and they do cool stuff, and I also think I have a cool idea for a poster. So let's get into that. First and foremost, this is for eBeatz. This is going to be like a ad conceptual idea, like a marketing campaign idea for eBeatz, right? Like getting people to notice them and want to use their service. That's what it's for. So let's jump into Photoshop real quick and I'll show you what I got going so far. So my idea here, I took this photo in this room. I'm standing on like this drum set I have over here, and I kind of took this photo like with instruments in mind, and I don't know, like a certain composition, right? Because it's music, it's about eBeatz. You know, they provide music for creators and, you know, like YouTube and stream and stuff like that, which is cool. And I have gone ahead already. I know I cheated a little bit and kind of got started, but all I did was just like mask out me and put me on a different layer. You can't even notice like if I turn it on or off. But if I scoot myself over here, right, there's like two of me. Because I want to do some stuff with some text. So first and foremost, let's take a peek. I have this screenshot here. This is kind of like their website and what it looks like. I already showed you like this main page thing, right? But this is like, you know, the nitty gritty in their site. And they have, what I'm noticing first of all is obviously like their logo that I'm gonna include somewhere. Unfortunately, I don't have like a high-res version of this, so we're just gonna have to work with what we got for this mock-up, for this like conceptual idea thing. But I'm noticing the colors, right? So they have this really like dark blue, purple, gray, like really dark in the background, and then they have like a lighter version of that. They got white text, and then they have blue, purple, and like this lighter minty green as like these main colors sitting on top of it, right? And even like in the logo, there's another weird color, but like cool colors. So dark, cool colors, and then like pops of like almost neon in a way. And those are the things that I want to play with in this thing. So what I'm gonna do first is just kind of create like this background here, kind of have how they have that set up already, but in this photo. So make this like the background of the poster in this sort of color, and give the background the texture of the photo. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I think I've matched these layers pretty good, pretty nice. I made some adjustments, made it a little like darker, because I just thought it popped better from this background. But so far, this is what we got as like the basic background image. So I'm gonna go ahead and save that. Okay, so we're in Illustrator. I have an 11 by 17 size ratio poster here. And we're going to go ahead and get that background on there, get that image on there. Okay, so here they are. I got them figured out. I have, you know, the split version and the background version. I'm gonna go ahead and just take that top part off and get a new layer and then put it right back on, just so we can lock those and start working right in between them real quick. With some type. So here's my concept for the type. I want to do kind of like a big layered type thing, and I want it to say, since their website is all about music for content creation and like browsing like unlimited amounts of music, like just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of options, like that's what they're all about. And it's also about like you know, making content and streaming and YouTube and or whatever. So kind of like hustle mentality, like the grind or something like that. That's the concept that I'm going for. At least marketing to that. So I want it to say, the music never stops, why should you? Kind of like both an ad to explain the depth of their music and like encourage the hustle grind of like YouTube or stream or whatever the music's to me is for, right? So that's what we're going to do with some text. So let's get that started. Maybe somewhere right in there, and then check this out. I'm going to keep that purple behind me, right? And then I'm gonna take an exact copy of that, make it stroke only, and put it right back on top. And we're going to actually put that on a layer above this cutout of the person, right? And then, you know, line that back up. And then you can see, it's like a trick to see through the type a little bit. Let me make sure that stroke is on the inside. Yeah, I want it to be on the inside. Okay, I'm gonna fix these little things in here by combining them so they combine the shapes. Make sure that all looks good. And then I'm going to take that outline maybe and see what do we think about this color. Let's see if we can bring that in somewhere. That's interesting. Or let's see what this looks like. Entirely the blue. I think that's kind of interesting. Let's work with that for a second. I want to do this banner at the bottom too, like so we know what this is, right? I'm just add a little bit more information. See what we can do here with this guy. You know, we'd have to throw it in there like that, right? You know, obviously I wish I had the better version of it, but we'll go with that for now. All right, and lastly, I'm just gonna add like their little slogan, like music for the content creator. Let's go ahead and just kind of do our own thing with that. Did they punctuate it? They did not. Okay, so I went ahead and tried my best to include like their little slogan and their logo, even though it's a low res. I kind of had to like put it on this banner at the bottom. It is what it is with that. I wish I could have included the logo larger. Not that I can because it's low res, but like, you know, something like that, or like something at the top, or I don't know. I'm not exactly like throwing the logo around just like it's some fucking street brand or something, but you know what I mean. So this is what we're rolling with so far. Simple kind of idea with the words and like the music, creative bedroom vibe setup, background photo, and then just music for the content creator. Maybe they could like post it on their social or like, you know, print them out or do something with that, and you know, somebody would run across it and say like, oh, music never stops. Yeah, that's true, work at music. Like, you know, it might just introduce them to the brand as a touch point. They would run across, or you know, maybe pull new customers that are interested, that share this mentality, and just a cool like take with the photos and the text that like not really, companies like this aren't quite doing it this way, and I felt matched their kind of brand in a way. So that's my take, that's my ad, like conceptualized idea for a new like marketing campaign for eBeatz. The music never stops, why should you? And that's how I did it. If you liked the video, make sure you go ahead and leave it a like. Shout out to eBeatz. Show this to them, let them see it. Let's work on an ad campaign together or something. Because I think this is the move. I think this is the way to go. Something like this, super sweet, super simple. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching this simple poster idea. I hope you can, take these things into your own work, or it inspires something, in what you're doing. That's it for me today. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in what I do next. Have a good one.